Yo. We lost. It sucks. First round 2 is probably the worst one to go out, round of 16. To Amp, which it was the 8 versus the 9 seed. I think the seedings were a little bit bad. I feel like they did it a bad way, but I understand it's hard with, the type of stuff we have. Anyways, I'm going to be going through this tournament and just identifying everything that I can see that is wrong. I'm going to skip some rounds and do the more important rounds. And there we go. We lost a knife already. We won at CT, so that was one little misstep, but we were prepared. I had a great pistol strat, in my opinion, set up. And yeah, but anyways, there are a few other issues that I will address real quickly. Okamazi, aka Killer Bee, was playing without aim assist on. A little unfortunate thing. Completely forgot. I actually told him it looked like he wasn't playing with aim assist in our warm-up scrim. And I was like, I don't think you have aim assist on. And he's like, I guess something happened where he couldn't hear me, and he never heard me. So yeah, he played without it. And Sin had to be muted the entire first half for, I don't know why, but he was just muted the entire first half. It's a little bit of miscommunications. Anyways, this game's about to go live. I'm doing the whole first round because I think this is, good pistol round. And actually, I can kind of skip the pistol rounds. If you guys do want to see this, or maybe some highlights, I'll put like a quick highlight in from the pistol, but that'll be it, and we'll skip to the important rounds. Okay, I just wanted to real quickly point out, because pistol round is really important. Boom, I get the bomb plant, and then he's killed right after the bomb plant. It was such a good pistol, we won flawlessly, only one person dying, we got a bomb plant in, and we had great money going in, so, we get the full buy. And then a great second round, which we can kind of skip ahead, because the third round is one that I really want to talk about. The third round is... Okay, I'm actually looking back. It was actually the second round. I literally thought this was the third round. I thought we won the first 2 rounds, but this round is one that we should have won, and we actually ended up losing this round. And this really may have killed us. We could have won the game if we won this round. So Pika gets the first opening. Me and him went Van Hall. Pika is Ares Mia. I'm able to pick off Blue. That's the only A player, so we have A site open at this point. Look how much map control we have. Pika even kills Elko. And then it's a 5v2. All of a sudden, it's a 3v2. And then Sin dies to Formula. I had no clue he's close. No communications, no comms. Sin doesn't call out. Nobody else calls out when they die. I don't know what's even happening at this point. And looking back, I'm going to replay this again, because I do pick up 02K here, but Formula is still an intel. I was able to eventually, that is an intel, but... Okay, let's look back here. Formula gets a pick on the Killer Bee, aka Oka. He picks up an SA burst, I believe, and then kills Sin. 2 kills that should never have happened, and I think Pika gets picked off with a shotgun. It's ridiculous how this happened. And unfortunately, Ares kind of played this bad. He probably should have sat Lab 1, knowing he was playing it for Lab 1. He has the nade too. He could have thrown the nade in there and maybe gotten the kill or just ran fast sooner. I don't think he could hear the bomb being defused, which was a big problem, so we ended up losing that round. And instead of it being 2-0 easily, it should have been a 2-0. They had basically full eco. I mean, they had a shotgun, maybe a GSR, and that was it. They had pistols. Maybe 1 shotgun and 4 pistols. We lost this round. It was a big blow to us. And I don't even know if we win this round. I feel like we do win this round then and make it 2-1, but then I think we just lost so many rounds in a row. Plus this gave them money. We gave them the ability to buy rifles after losing that round. So it really killed a little bit of a vibe. We should have won that. It was kind of annoying. We brushed it off, but now they have money, and that's the mistake. We don't want to have CT economy building up. Because CT, if you're losing rounds on CT, you can buy every other round, basically, and you have to eco a lot on CT. That's what CT economy is. T, you can basically force almost every round, especially if you're losing. But yeah, we're half buy here. We'll force up, try and win this, assuming that they don't have quite a full buy. They might not have as many nades or something, but they're pretty much going to have a full buy, knowing that they just won the last. So I'm basically, this is Oka too, right? He has no aim assist, so he's trying to tap off a head glitch with no aim assist. And Pika gets a great opening there. I believe at this point I'm calling, alright, let's just see if we get another pick. If not, we're going to rotate to A. And then he gets picked off a head glitch, and I don't know, for some reason I decided to walk up and try and get the trade, but nobody was there to hold my Van Hall, so it was just stupid for me to even peek that. And yeah, I think we lose this round. I eventually do call the rotate to A, but unfortunately Blue, who just got the kill on head glitch on B, already rotated to A. So they had 1 A player and it was Blue. And we could have gotten there, we could have rotated. I should have called the rotate as soon as Pika got that first pick, and we knew that Blue was on. As soon as Oka dies, really, and Blue's there, I should be running back to Dev Hall. I probably wouldn't have gotten picked off. We could have all 4 rotated to A and hopefully gotten there before Blue, maybe pick him off in rotation. It could have gone a different way. But now we're down 2-1. Instead of us possibly being up 3-0, if we won the second round, they might have not had money to buy in the third round, and we could have won another round. Which, you guys can see how this starts to unfold. Now we're pretty much, I think we're full eco trying to get a pick Van Hall maybe. At this point I'm just trying to jiggle, peek. There's really nothing to do this round. Unfortunately there's like 2 back there in kitchen area, and yeah, this round is pretty much over before it started. Aries does have an AK that does pick up a weapon, I think. Maybe we make this round interesting. But yeah, he gets killed in lacrosse there, which kind of sucks, and it was just down to Sin. He did have Kev, and he picked up the AUG, but I don't remember if he did anything here. I don't think he did. But really looking back, we should have been up 3-0. And I honestly thought we were up 2-0, and that we lost then just a bunch of rounds after that. But no, we weren't even up 2-0. We were up 1-0. That was our best lead. And there, Sin gets taken down after taking 1 with him. It was a good idea to pre-fire Van Hall, but relatively speaking, he probably should have just gone for the bomb plan after he gets the first pick. He had A-site open, I think. Maybe there was one CT, not 100% sure. Anyway, so at this point we're like, alright, let's eco one more, we'll give him the 4-1, and that's pretty much the smart thing to do. We actually did get a bunch of picks here. I think I called the intel push just to try and get a couple picks. No, this is a mid push. I don't think we got any picks here then. I don't know. Let's skip ahead a little and find the juicy rounds. So one of the best teams right now, Hammers, if they're not the best, they are probably the second best right now. They play a lot of mid-map control with one playing Banana, and so we kind of developed our own play here. We get the first pick, which was great in Oka. I believe I called the rotation. I'm kind of just watching for Sin to rotate out. Unfortunately, Aries kind of over-peaks on Banana, and he gets picked, so it's back to a 4-4. Elkatais takes down Pico, didn't rotate out quick enough, and that's a big mistake there. This round's already fallen apart, but we had the opening pick. We had the 5-on-4 to start. We just needed to hold our stuff and not overpeak. And here, unfortunately, we kind of line up there for Formula. I thought I got a dink on him, but I guess I didn't, and we don't get the kill there. Sin, like I said, it's blue overpeaks. Sin gets that pick. We could have gotten the pick on Formula. We just wait there and kill him. Aries didn't have to go push up. Pika could have backed out earlier. There's a lot of things that could have gone different here. A lot of, I think, what went wrong on this round, especially, is just kind of, I wouldn't say inexperience, but just a little bit of anxiousness trying to get those picks. Like, I think Aries maybe over-aggressed Banana trying to get the pick, which makes sense because maybe you could catch that Banana or the A player trying to rotate and help B, considering we had like 4 mid. You would think that they would rotate, but unfortunately it gets called off. I don't really know what happens. I didn't ask him. But yeah, then it's just left to Sin trying to do what he can, but it would have been smart to save here, 39 HP and Kevlar and the AK. But I think he just dies. Yeah. So, maybe just need to be holding a little bit more passively, because Amp's a team that does like to get info and does peak for that info, so a little bit of a misplay. We actually get our second round here. I just call it like a fast B split, which we've been practicing, trying to get our utility correctly and pushing together. So I believe we call the flashes, and somehow I get flashed from one of these, and I don't even know what happens. I think I die here. Yeah, I just die right away, which is really unfortunate. I didn't even know where it was. But very, very good effective trading by our teammates here. I think Pika and Oka got some great trading. Unfortunately, I died with bomb on ramp too, which was really bad. Aries gets a crucial pick onto Van Hall area and into kitchen, and he's able to push into kitchen, which is huge positioning. Sin gets a great shot through smoke, gets pushed behind. We have the info at this point. I think I called, he pushed up, and Oka's still looking at sand. It didn't really matter in the end because he's able to hit him while he's reloading, and then Aries is able to swing him. Good round. Maybe we should have done hard B splits the whole game, because apparently it worked. But I think we tried again, and it just, something happens where we're getting flashed again, or naded, and the pushes just aren't off. But when we're pushing together like that, we were all pushing up. Even though I was flashed, we're all pushing together, and they're able to trade me. So even if I didn't even get a kill and I wasn't flashed, they still would have gotten the trades equally, and it would have been the same way. But if I wasn't flashed, it could have been a little bit of a cleaner rounds, but still 1 of 2 alive, which is decent money. But at this point, you can see my money's basically broke. If we lose this round, it's over. They double flash, one from Van Hall, one from don't know where. And I think for some reason we all push. Nobody held Van Hall here. The 2 people get killed on mid. I'm able to get 1 trade, but 2 people died from behind in that smoke. And here I was not expecting the HQ, and there's dude Vents. There was all over me. I couldn't do anything in that situation. It was a shutdown. Elkatais pushed through the Van Hall smoke, be along there, and killed 2 from behind. Somehow they got a double sand kill. It was just ridiculous rounds. It should never happen. So I think we called the eco here, like half by maybe, and is this the round that we pushed intel? There was one round where we pushed intel and we got 3 picks on an eco. And I don't remember if it was this one. looks like it could be this one. With one lurking mid, I don't know 100%. Oof. Ate that flash. Like a king. You can already see there's a second flash from them. They've most likely already rotated it, and I think I called a rotation because of that. Back to this mid kind of area, but they smoked that off again, man. This is a rough game, like, I don't even know what we could do better this round. I'm able to kind of clear out sand a little bit, but why do we run back here? I guess I was trying to watch banana, because for some, like, here's the thing. One person rotated back to A, the two that were sitting banana. Like, one rotated and Sin stayed. We should either both be rotating or both stay, because that could have been a trade. That could have been a 4-on-4. Really bad timing there. Like, I was about to peek, or I was about to look towards head glitch, and again, Okadice's peeks. His timings were so good, man. I'm telling you, he played really well this series. Peek, or not Peek, I'm sorry. Oka got some great kills here, but wasn't enough. At this point, we're down 7-2. This was where we're like, we need a round. So I'm gonna skip a little bit. All right, yeah, I called the fast B split here, knowing that it worked earlier, and we're not the best at just sitting back and trying to get those picks. As you guys can see, we were getting kind of smacked around early. I do get the opening on the blue, which was very, very good, but we ended up losing this round. I get shot from vents. I was trying to look for the dude HQ. It was not terrible. We were able to get the dude there, and Oka actually got the 2K. I remember this. We could have won this round. I don't know how Ari or Sin got killed. I think Sin got killed from behind, like B long. And then Oka just wasn't expecting 2K just to push through and kill him like that. It's kind of just an interesting round and a lot of strange stuff. So B split almost worked there, and I think if we just continued to do those B splits, eventually some of them would have worked. Alright, this is our third round that we got. Don't know how Sin got the first pick, but he gets traded, but then I end up getting a pick mid. I feel like at this point they're kind of getting over-aggressive, overconfident. Bad flash by me. I've noticed lately the flashes have been really weird, and on the new update they've been like flashing when they're not supposed to be flashing you, and sometimes they just, I don't know, it's weird. A little bit of rubber band there too, but I have great A control at this point. I don't think they ever expected me to be this deep. But I had no clue that one would already be CT. Almost got the turn on to blue. Like, somehow he didn't even shoot at me. I don't know what happens. But we had B side at this point. Like, I called a great rotation because I knew that there was one intel, and I was like, there could be one CT. We had great control, so this round worked on playing picks. I think, yeah, Pika ends it. I thought I Aries did, but yeah, rough half for me too. 5 and 10. Oof. Yeah, it was rough, boys. I just real quick wanted to show this round. It was very scrappy trades all around. I think it was kind of like a B split. Sin got a great timing, a great clutch here to win this game in a 1v1. And, well, win the half, I'm sorry. Wait, not win the half, win the rounds. I don't know what I'm saying at this point, but yeah. It was a great job, and at this point, 8-4 is not terrible. 4 rounds on T is not terrible in Bureau. So at this point, we're kind of sitting comfortable. We're like, we need this pistol. And it wasn't the best pistol, but we ended up winning it. So I'm just going to kind of skip ahead and show that. I know I was hyping up in BC for this. I was like, let's go Pika! Like, I was trying to get everybody hyped, get everybody into the game. At this point, I'm 4 frags behind Oka. I was not feeling it, I guess, on T side. It was, and usually I'm a pretty good T side player, and, you know, CT I'm kind of doing average, and T side I'm kind of popping off. So this to me was just a really slow start and kind of a bad game. And this was a crucial round as well. I think we win it 6 to go to 6-8. Just kind of defaults. At this point, the game is kind of defaults. CT is kind of hard to analyze where it went wrong, but I'm going to be watching the rounds that we lost. The rounds that we won aren't as important, so I'm going to skip through these. Okay, this one happens really fast. We actually win this round, but it's the scrappiest round we won. I mean, look at this. 5v5, minute 29, minute 28, boom, one person dies. 2 people die. And then the player Vent Hall, Aries, tries to peek in the site and dies, I believe. I push into mid, Sin's able to get my kill there to help me out. Somebody pushes their smoke, blue pushes their smoke, easy pick there. I'm kind of just going through. I hear both of them reloading, so I'm able to get the first. Not able to get the second, I get shot from my, actually Isaac, but he was still reloading. I don't know how he shot at me. And then somebody called out, I think it was Pika, made a great call saying Vents. Sin's able to win it. Me and Sin have really great chemistry, and we're able to do stuff like this a lot, like crazy retakes. So it's great that we did this in 7-8. At this point, we should be like, okay, they're broke. Let's just win it. I think this was the closest guy. We got to 7-8, and then I think we just lost like every round after this, basically. And we just couldn't, I don't know what happened. It's like, I need to watch this over. Okay, this round, mistake 1. Aries dry peeks into B long and gets picked. I throw a weird smoke there. I'm not really sure why. I was thinking I'm going to help site a little bit. I'm going to hold mid from HQ. Somebody's smoke kind of obscures my vision there, so I don't want to play close. And I think they slowed up at this point, which is very, very smart for them, and they kind of go towards A, but now we have no mid control because I wasn't playing there. We know that there's some banana. They could walk into intel. Sin gets tapped off a head glitch, which is actually crazy. I try to peek in to get, even it out, try and get there quick, and if I figure if I get in the angle before they peek, I might be able to get a 2K. I don't get there in time. They're already crossing, and I only, tag a guy up like 3 times, 2 or 3 hit markers. Elkatai's in mid. At this point, they have great control. Elkatai's was, I guess, the lurker. He was towards B long. The rest of them were kind of sitting elevators and towards A. Elkatai's gets the pick on the Aries, and the whole round the Spyro's out of control. Mistake there. Also, they host it wrong. There's only 2 SMGs there. MP5's missing. Interesting. Yeah, let's check out this next round. This one was kind of crazy because we were pretty much like forced up. Like Aries is an HK, I have a D. I'm kind of just spraying through smoke. I know I got the tag on him. I heard the tag. Followed the kill up and get the kill. Sin's able to swing in, and somehow this is just chaos through smoke. We won this round. I don't know how. This is the last round we won. Obviously, we lost 13-8. Or actually, we lost this, didn't we? I think I overpeak here. Well, I wouldn't say overpeak, but I got 6 bullets, a slow reaction. Crosshair didn't go red until like a little bit later after I saw him. I should have been shooting before that though, and I ended up choking that. And now it's a 2v1 for my teammates. We should have just played for my life. I just wanted to end this round and, continue this momentum that we were kind of starting to gain here, even though we lost the last rounds. We won 3 in a row, pulled it from 4-8 to 7-8, and then, we lost 1 round, but we had 3-on-1 advantage. I think, was it 4-on-1? I don't even know. So I was like, okay, let's, get hype up. Let's make it 8-9, and boom, we're fine. But I think we end up losing this because Aries is 1 shot. I'm going to watch this out and see what happens. Okay, never mind. We won this round. Aries basically kills him when he's planning. The only problem is I do kind of not have the best amount of money now because I died instead of holding onto that gun. 1,800 from the fuse, or from that round and kills and stuff. And 63, okay, I actually had money here. But, I mean, losing this round is pretty bad because I only have 1,500 left in the bank. And now we lose every round after this. Let's watch these last few out. Okay, Sin is pushing banana. Sin pushes into 5 people. Why? Oh no, that's Aries. Why is Aries pushing that? Why is Sin not just holding from lab or something? That's another pick. That's another 4v5. I think I actually got some damage done there through the smoke, but unfortunately, it's still a man advantage, and a man advantage on this map can be very punishing. Throw a little smoke to try and fake like I'd be pushing there, and then, at this point, they pretty much have control of sites. At this point, the best thing we can do is really just spray through. Maybe set up a flashbang through. But there wasn't too much. 4v5 retake, it's doable, but it's not likely. And somebody goes lab 1, Pika looks like, and loses his gunfight. Oka does get 1, but Sin also loses his gunfight. He needed a trade. I try to say, there's smoke down, I'm going to try ninja. Blue hits a great shot through smoke. Oka does get another one, but at this point it's still, too much to handle, and he gets killed through smoke there again. Blue hitting some great crucial shots, really. I mean, I could have easily just held that, ninja defuse. If he didn't hit me through smoke, we could have won this round from a ninja defuse. Fortunately, it didn't happen, and again, I think Aries peeking out early. I don't want to, put everything on Aries, but that's 2 times he peeked out and got picked early and put us in a 4v5 where we had to rotate. I mean, the only A player should not be pushing banana. So at this point, I think Sin goes back to A and he plays more passively there. I spot that info that there's a sniper through the flash. I didn't really want to repeat because I know he's still going to be hard scoping at this point. But the flash probably deterred him. I think he ran back. Now I heard the smoke. I heard the flash. So I'm like, all right, I'll push in. Maybe hit a random tap through smoke. And like losing that last round, this is not good. I could see pushing when we have a good economy, but Aries is still able to buy, but he's forcing, I think, without Kevlar. He forced a sniper. He got the pick this time, which is good. Pika gets a deagle kill, so at this point we have a 5v3. I don't even know what went wrong here. I tried to play close mid, I think. Okay, at this point there's 2B long. I'm able to kind of get that info and rotate in. There's a smoke down, I grab a gun. Do I push through this? I do. I get the 1. Got this. Oh my god, I actually had really nice shots there. We know he's in vents at this point. I don't know why. Yeah, Aries tried to push him and he had a sniper. Aries should have just held. I should have been on the head glitch holding, and unfortunately I lose this out too. I think if I had Kevlar there, I could have won that. I wouldn't have gotten aim punched as bad. that round was the one that I was thinking of where Formula clutches out in like a 1v2 or something. I really made a nice play there and, you know, almost won us that round. I think winning that round would have been big too, because at 9-10, we're still in it, you know. 11-8, it's kind of like, you know, we make one mistake, which we do make a mistake this round, and we're out of the game. It's that simple. I try to throw a flash through. I do get flashed early here. And I just decided, you know, I'm going to back off. I think it was an 8. Yeah, it was just a fast 8 push. Aries able to get 1, which is fine. At least he gets, you know, the trade. And it was just a really fast A. I do hold mid here for a little bit because they do like to lurk. And then I'm like, they might go intel. So me and Oka kind of double peek this, make sure they're not intel. Don't know how Sin went down. I don't know how Pika went down. And I'm able to get 1 here through smoke, and I think that was it. Yeah, I get shot again. There's 2 on the left. I don't understand why they played 2 on the close left. Oka doesn't react for whatever reason. It would have been a really hard 1v3 either way, so I can't really blame him. Don't know what went wrong in that round from my perspective. It's hard to see. I was kind of just holding for the lurks and the rotation, but they never did. They just went hard A, and somehow I guess maybe their utility was really good and we didn't throw the best utility. I think again maybe we didn't have that much utility because the last round we lost and we didn't have enough money. So I think partially we can blame that on the previous round, which we should have won. And yeah, this round was really fast. It was the fast B split, throwing a lot of utility. Like I'm flashed here so I can't even peek, and then I get killed and it's just all over in a blur. And that's it. That's the game. So just trying to look back overall, we lost 2 rounds where we gave away both times Aries 2, which kind of puts it on his shoulders on those 2 rounds specifically. You know, peeking out and giving an early 4-on-5 or 5-on-4 advantage away to them, and then with the 2v1 we should have clutched and won. We didn't. Ended up costing us a lot of money and not having as much utility in the next rounds, which ended up costing us those rounds and losing overall. So rough game. We could have probably done much better. We probably should have won that, and I think we could have had a decent shot at beating Hammers. Maybe we wouldn't have won, but we would have possibly taken a map on them. I think we could have easily taken a map on them. Maybe next time. There's always next month, and let's hope that we can get it back and get back in shape and learn from this, and yeah, hopefully we'll do better. See you guys in the next vid.